What up, my peeps? I am the Ruckus, and these are my toys. Up next and on deck, we've got Marvel Legends America Chavez from the upcoming Marvel Studios film Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, indeed. So, a lot of people have been wanting an America Chavez, but I don't think that we imagined it would be MCU style. We've been seeing about asking for an America for the 616 or comic version, but here we are. We've got America making her debut appearance both in the MCU and in figure form for Marvel Legends, so we're just going to ride with that. A little something about the 616 version of America Chavez, and hopefully as far as her power set goes, we'll see how that translates in the movie. But America was first introduced in the year 2011 in a series, limited series called Vengeance. That's when she made her first appearance. She is of, as you can tell, Latina descent. As far as her powers are concerned, well, before her powers, I want to say that looking at the figure here, she's looking kind of thick in the hips there. I just get the feeling that she isn't very tall. America Chavez in the comics is a 6-footer. She's 6 feet tall. So yeah, she's statuesque, to say the least. As for her powers, she can fly. She's very fast. In fact, she's so fast that even Spectrum or Captain Marvel, as we may have remembered her, we're talking about Monica Rambeau, even was surprised at how fast America is. She's got super strength. The limits are unknown, but she's been known to go hand to hand with the likes of Captain Marvel, so that's pretty substantial right there. She's invulnerable, so she can take a lot of damage, and she has the ability to, believe it or not, punch through dimensions. She can actually punch holes in dimensions to travel that way. So that ability leads to the other one of being able to traverse dimensions. She's able to kind of sort of concentrate her power into her legs, and I can't recall what the name of it is, but it's some kind of like a stomp that causes all kind of crazy seismic shocks. So yeah, the girl's pretty badass. As far as the movie version, we can only hope that she has similar powers. I think she will, because considering this is a story about the multiverse and America can punch through dimensions, I'm quite sure she'll have at least that power. I don't know if they'll, give her the, she'll have the other abilities, the super strength, the flight, the speed, what have you. But I guess we'll find out when the movie comes out. Anyway, talking about the figure, you could see the standard Marvel Legends packaging. You could see the figure, the accessories, and of course the Build-A-Figure piece. You got Marvel Studios, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because this is an MCU figure. So you get that type of logo in America Chavez right there on the band at the bottom. To the side, you've got artwork of the actor. These days, I guess it's cool to just call him actor. And you have an image of that. She's doing the fist in palm thing, so I get the feeling that I know she can punch through dimensions, but she's probably a brawler as well. So we'll see. You got the back, and you see once again that same artwork of America, and below you have all of the figures in this wave. There are 7 figures in the wave. You need 6 to build Rintrah. Doctor Strange is unnecessary to build Rintrah. America has a readout, which is as follows. America Chavez is a young girl from another universe being hunted for her power, the unique ability to open doorways into the multiverse. Well, that answers at least one question. She can punch into other dimensions and universes. So, yeah, got that. Other side has got America. As far as the top, you've got the Doctor Strange logo there, and on the bottom you've got nothing but a legalese. And that's about the size of it. Let's get her out of her packaging and see what's up with America Chavez. America Chavez comes with the torso to build Rintrah, and we'll see about getting him complete once I've gotten all the figures. If you recall from the Sleepwalker video, I mentioned that Target is the first to get Doctor Strange figures, but they haven't been getting entire assortments, entire waves. They've been piecemealing and they've been random. You may find America in one store and you may find Wong in another, etc., etc. So it's going to be some time. I don't have every figure in the wave, so hopefully that'll get corrected. But in the meantime, what we have here, like I said, we've got the torso for Rintrah, and you can see even comes with his tail intact, and it's technically articulated. It actually can come out, so just by default you can spin it somewhat, and but we'll get into that eventually when we finally get Rintrah built. America also comes with an additional set of hands, these being open, and they're not cupped or anything, so she can't really grasp anything, but I think it'll be good for if you want to mimic her fist to palm pose. So here we have America out of the packaging and on the rotating platter, giving you that 360 view. And as you can see on her jacket, it's pretty detailed. It's got a lot of paint apps on it. She's got stars and flames on her sleeves. You see the different stars at the front of the jacket, and she's got, as she comes spinning back around, a big star, white with red edges and some sparkling in that, so it's pretty cool. We will get a better look, a closer look at all of that detail momentarily, but let's just look at her as she spins around again. She's blazing some sneaks, and she's got, I'm assuming that they're supposed to be high tops, and she's got her white socks with the red rings peeking out of the top of them. And yeah, so let's get her off and see what's good. Looking at America up close and personal. First looking at the head sculpt, and it looks very, very nice. I can't front. I'm hoping that it looks very much like the actress whose name I do not know. My apologies on that, but it looks very good. I would hazard that it looks very good, very accurate to the actress at how good that this head sculpt looks. The eyes are great. Got the nice red lips. It's yeah, it looks pretty good. The hair doesn't have a wash in it, but there's some detail to it, so that looks pretty good. Looking at it from that angle, and then of course that side looking great. And going up, she's got she's busting a necklace on her mini turtleneck there, and that's cool. It's painted gold, and it looks like it may have some nice detail to it. It's really good. That is great attention to detail. I have to assume she's blazing a chain in the movie too. Looking at her jacket, you can see. I'm going to move her head out the way so we can see what's under there, at least the hair. So yeah, there you go. She's red, white, and bluish kind of, so that's red and white with blue speckles, like it was like they're blemishing out, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing would be for the other side. It's this side is more difficult to lift the hair up, but you can still see what I'm talking about. She's got the whitish gray shirt there. You see the emblems and buttons. They've been painted. The buttons have been painted on her jacket, and she's got stars, small stars, as you can see that right there, going down. And yeah, I think that's pretty good that the buttons are actually painted. You don't usually get that level of detail from Hasbro, but this is an MCU figure, so that's probably something to do with it. And you see you've got more stars there, and some kind of patchwork or whatever you want to call it right there. Looking at her arms, you see the stars going right down the arms, and there are those the flames at the sleeves that I mentioned earlier. It's mirrored on the other side there. There's no flame at the at this wrist, at the left sleeve, the bottom of the left sleeve. Going further down, her belt has got some paint on it. The buckles are painted silver. You've got to appreciate that. And going further down, it's just black. And her pants, they stop right there, just above her ankles. You can see the red stripe for the socks poking out of her sneakers. And yes, they are supposed to be high tops. And you've got white laces. And I mean, not only just the laces, look at them, they're actually tied. So I don't think I've ever seen that before in a Marvel Legends figure. You've got the white soles, which is cool. Gotta love that. And on the back, basically more of the same. And going back down, she's got that emblem, the star on her back. And yeah, it looks as though she painted that star back there. And look at the streaks above and below the star. Yeah, this is supposed to suggest that this is aftermarket designing, if you will. She's got a flag of I don't want to get it wrong. I know it's a Latin flag. I don't know if she's supposed to be Puerto Rican or something like that. I don't know what that flag color is, so please forgive me for that. If you know, please put that down in the comments. I like the fact that it's actually on there. This is the back of the figure, and they included that, so you got to love that. And once again, you see the hair, and getting her turned around, and that's our girl right there, America. Looking at America's articulation, starting with the head. It's on a dumbbell, so you know you're not going to get much range. Even if the hair wasn't impeding going back, you guys already know how it is when you got the ladies and they've got this kind of hair. You're not getting basically anything as far as going back, which is unfortunate because she is a flyer. She can move her head down that much. And let me pause real quick because I want to say something too about the head sculpt. I know I was mentioning how nice the head sculpt looked, but she is blazing a smile on her face, which is cool, but it would have been nice to have an additional head sculpt with either a neutral expression or maybe an angry one or something like that, other than a smirking or smiling one. Even a neutral one, in my opinion, is better for action posing than a smiling one. Unless, of course, in the movie she shows that she laughs in the face of danger. But I just figured I'd mention that. All right, back to articulation. She can get her arms. She could do a 90. She can do a 360 rotation. It is single jointed. She has nothing as far as bicep, So this is old school female style with the elbow, single jointed elbow, and you get the swivel at the elbow. She has a swivel at the wrist and a hinge. She has diaphragm articulation, which isn't very good. She can go forward just that much, which is not much at all. Back, almost nothing. She can rock it and lean with it, rock with it side to side, and of course she can't swivel. She gets no waist articulation. Hips, she can get her legs out that far, her legs up 90 basically, back that much. She's got thigh cut. She does have double jointed pinless knees, so that's cool. And nothing in terms of I don't think, let me make sure, does she swivel down here? It looks like she kind of sort of does. So she swivels at the top of or at the bottom of her pant sleeve. She can point her foot that much. Oh boy, kind of tough. May have to warm her up. Oh, I got her. She can get it up that much, and she does have ankle pivot and holes on the bottom of her feet. Here's America sporting her open hands, and yep, she is smirking now. Now it looks like a smirk more than the smile, but yeah, there she goes with her hands. Here we have, for comparison, we've got America alongside another similarly dressed teenager. We've got MJ from Spider-Man No Way Home, and hopefully, I'm hoping that the actor that's playing America is of similar height to Zendaya, because Zendaya, for those of you that don't know, she's 5'10". I didn't even realize she was that tall, but yeah, girl is 5'10". And like I said before, America Chavez is at least the Marvel Comics 616 version is 6 feet tall. So hopefully they got it right with this girl playing America. They didn't really get it right with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel in the comics is 5'11", and I know girl that plays Captain Marvel isn't that tall, but it's Hollywood, so they can fudge it. And here's America next to the Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda Maximoff, but otherwise known as Elizabeth Olsen. So yeah, they look very good together, and they're going to be in the movie together. So this is definitely a cool lineup. And finally, we've got America Chavez next to the only other figure in this wave that I've reviewed thus far, the one of two comic-based figures of this wave. We've got Sleepwalker, and I just had to show you guys this. This is sad. This is the closest you can get the arms together, so you can't even try to duplicate the artwork. So that is definitely unfortunate. So to sum it all up, the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Rintrah Build-A-Figure wave, America Chavez is well, it's I like the figure. I can't front on that. I love the attention to detail with the jacket, especially the back with the star, and you can tell that it was painted on probably by America herself, and with the stars and the flame on the right sleeve. Pretty good. I love the sneakers. One thing I should note, girls got some hooves, so you won't have too much problems standing her. At least vanilla pose straight up and down. Of course, just like with any figure, big feet or otherwise, you got to work with it when you're putting them in some dynamic poses. But she does have some feet there. She must be rocking oversized kicks and got multiple pairs of socks on her tootsies there. But the figure looks pretty good. The face sculpt, I think, is beautiful. I think it looks just like the actress. And once again, I don't know her name, so apologies for that. I wish he did come with an additional head sculpt that was either neutral or had some expression other than a smile. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if you want to also talk effects, maybe she could have come with an effect that demonstrates her punching through dimensions. I mean, we are getting a portal with the Target exclusive Doctor Strange. I think it's called Defender Doctor Strange. In fact, that's what it is, Defender Strange. And we're getting a portal effect with that figure. It would have been nice to get some kind of dimension style effect accessory with America. But we got a pair of hands and of course the Build-A-Figure piece. So yeah, what else? Oh, I love the attention to detail with the chain, with her necklace. That's a wonderful observation, and some attention to detail by Hasbro. It's yeah, I think it's pretty nice. It's a nice looking figure. Of course, being female, the torso articulation leaves much to be desired. She does have the pinless knees. It would have been nice if she had the pinless arms, but they did say, meaning Hasbro, that they would pick and choose which figures got either knees, elbows, or both. So America got the knees option this go round. So it is what it is. I'm happy we got something. Anyway, I'm going to end this review right here. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Please remember to like, please remember to share, and please remember to subscribe. And also remember to smash the bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. Until the next time, my peeps, you must remember, the hunt continues, and I am out. Peace.